I am Roy Logan with the Logan County Herald, and we are out here today at the new home of the Oasis. We were here a few months ago, and it has changed wonderfully. And so I'm here with Don Dalpaz, Executive Director, Wally Reifstack. Good to have you back.
Thank you. Good.
You're a board member, correct?
Not anymore.
But,
they voted me out, see?
Yeah, right. There's not a volunteer Reifstack in the community, is there? But we're going to take a look-see at what we've got. Tom, give me some dates. What do you think you're going to move and all that stuff?
Right now, the board approved us to be closed for services June 16th through June 20th, and then we're planning on opening here on June 23rd. Now, we may have a few problems with that, but we're going to do the best we can with it.
Well, we wouldn't want to move without a glitch, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
So, what do you think, guys? Should we go indoors and take a look-see at what's happened?
You're more than welcome.
Because it has changed a bunch. Let's go inside. We just walked through the front door, and this was, when it was the restaurant, this was the east side dining room, correct?
That is correct. There was a wall here underneath that beam that kind of segregated the east dining room from the bar and then back to the west area.
Okay, well let's travel north, and then we'll go along the north wall, and tell me what we're looking at, Don.
Well, directly behind us is the reception area. So when you come in, you'll be greeted by someone from the Oasis staff or volunteer as far as a reception as to what you need, what you want, and what activities are going on.
Sure.
Behind us here now is the gift shop area, which we had planned out with some slat wall on it so that we could easily hang things and shelving and all that, sort of make that attractive. This is our coffee bar area, so we'll have a coffee pot here. We have a small refrigerator. We have cabinets so that folks here that are participating in services or activities can easily get some refreshments if they would like. Okay. And then we kind of, as we were going this direction, we head into a series of offices, and then on the far end there, we're going to get into the computer area. But we have an office here, and they're all much the same size and all.
And this is the north wall.
This is the north wall of the building, and then we have an office here that's connected to the computer area. And as you travel directly here, we've got some nice, beautiful French doors, and this will be our computer lab, and kind of for folks to take classes in that you want to learn a little bit more about computers and that sort of thing. So that'll be in that room there. As the generation change, that room function will change because people won't need classes. They can get it now at kindergarten.
Right.
And then as you come along here towards the east wall, we have our fireplace area.
Beautiful.
Yep. And we'll have a sitting area around here. We'll have tables and chairs in this area. And we still have some folks that like to do quilting and things, and that'll probably be located somewhere over there by the windows. So we've got lots of arranging to do and lots of figuring out to do.
Well, and just learn to grow into your own new space.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Beautiful vaulted ceiling here, gorgeous.
Yep, that was original. We wanted we're going to have a electrical outlet in there at some point in order to possibly hang a chandelier or something like that to bring some more ambiance to the whole area. So
okay.
That's in the plans as well. But we have nice lighting. The lighting is nice. It's going to be nice and bright in here. The Ode Center, for folks who get a little older, your sight may fail you a little bit, and
I know. I become my father now.
Yeah, okay,
you know,
yes.
Get that over to the light.
Yeah, get that where I can see it.
Let's travel on throughout the building, may we?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, now we just came off the east. What was the east dining area? That's now our welcome center, and we've moved into this next room. Where are we at here, Wally? What's this room?
This is the boardroom, or actually it's a meeting. It's going to be a meeting room, but it will house a large table here that will seat the majority of the members on that serve on the board here, and extra chairs around the area. In the old building, we used to have a special chandelier that someone had given that's being planned to be put in here yet. And There's going to be pictures, as we understand, of the executives here. If Don cleans up his act, why, he'll get his picture taken.
There you go.
So
It's a challenge, I know, but
It is a challenge, Roy. I'm not much of a picture taker.
yeah, but yeah, you're a goal setter.
So that's kind of what the room is going to be like. It's going to be carpeted yet. Practically, there's carpet throughout the building almost.
Okay.
And most of it in this area here and in the offices are all carpet tiles. Now, there's going to be, out in the big room there will be a carpet that will not be tile, but will be regular carpet.
Okay. Who's your design team? Who's picking colors and things like that?
Dennis Schrader is the chair of the committee that's been working with this, and he has a committee of 2 or 3 other people that work with him. And then there's a design group, and what is the name of the group out of St. Louis?
Design It Extra from St. Louis.
The other folks that have been giving them ideas and suggestions as to where things can be purchased at a reasonable price.
Great.
So
It's becoming a beautiful new home for you people, and I'm just very happy.
Yeah.
Let's take a look, see. Let's wander off towards the kitchen. What do you think?
All right.
Boy, I'll tell you, this has changed a lot.
Actually, you don't stick to the floor so much now.
No, you don't. You can walk away from
You
it.
know, you can actually walk and not stumble so much. Well, we have over this direction, when you first come in through the doors, we maintain a frying area in case we would want to do some fundraising type activities and stuff there, and it's got a stainless table and a cabinet in there. And then we reduced the kitchen significantly to just a smaller portion that we have here. We retained a oven from there. We're getting a couple stoves yet. We have a battery of appliances along this wall here, and we have our quote dirty area that for dishes and stuff that's just beyond that wall. There's a 3-compartment sink.
Right.
But we have a nice large island. The folks that were designing it really wanted a large island with access to electricity on each side. It has a beautiful countertop. The drawers have the closed
Self-closing feature, I noticed.
Self-closing, so you can't slam your fingers in them.
Mm-hmm.
That's important for all of us. And yeah, that's generally
Everything
generally
you
our
need
kitchen.
to get a meal on the table.
Yeah.
we have a pantry back there that will be used to store foods and whatnot.
For dry storage and things like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Beyond that is that's not the freezer, that's
Yep. No, that's the freezer. The cooler's over here.
Cooler's over here.
Okay.
So
when you're having big events, you'll have more than enough refrigeration. Great.
Yeah, we're actually looking, as we progress through the building, you'll see the west end of the building, we're looking at possibly renting that for different venues, weddings, receptions, other kinds of activities, family reunions and such. And these things may come in handy for those kinds of events, for
Yes,
caterers
they
and
will.
such.
Yeah, they will. They'll be a nice part of the ticket price.
Yeah.
Well, let's wander on, boys. Tell me, guys, what's behind us?
Really, what's changed behind us is that this was the, what we call the dance hall. There's this raised stage over here that's still there, but what we did was we took off the paneling and more or less made it a drywall look here. This will be an overflow or an additional activity room. We kept the curtain here so that we could segregate the rooms. If we had hosting a conference on this side, we could be doing other activities over here. Generally, we'll probably be doing lots of our traditional large events like a potluck and stuff would be in this area of the building. Birthday parties and those kinds of events that happen on a routine basis would probably be in this area of the building as well.
Okay.
As we come this direction here.
This was formerly the west dining room.
yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
this was the west dining room, and really what we did is, again, we took the wall covering off, wallpaper as well as the paneling,
Mm-hmm.
open up the walls. We'll probably end up hosting, we host bingo games here for a couple reasons. One is that it does help provide some financial stability to the organization, plus it's it's a recreation activity for a lot of seniors, so we'll probably do that in this room. And I'll have some televisions in this room so that people can be up to date on that particular activity. We also plan, if we had receptions or family gatherings, these areas here would be also available for that. And these, the technology is such that you could run films of one sort or another on the televisions. And,
PowerPoints and things like that.
Yeah,
Cool,
all
awesome.
those kinds of things. So it'll be a nice thing.
Large screen.
Yeah, there'll be a screen. Yeah, the whole place has been cleaned. This is what's really awesome. Not only has it been redone, but the whole place has been cleaned by a crew of volunteers, of maybe 12 to 14 volunteers that have washed every bit of the ceiling tile, have replaced what ceiling tiles were bent, broken, cracked, or whatever, and have actually, as you look through this center here, you'll see that most things now are fairly clean. Versus how they were. Now we still have floor problems that we've got to clean up, but we're on the final wrap up of all
The downhill run.
We're on the downhill run, and if we don't run into the big wall, we'll be doing okay and get in on time.
Well, that's construction, don't you know?
Yeah.
You
Now
know?
Wally's in charge of our open house, our
Okay.
grand opening.
Now, we're talking about opening for services on June 23rd.
On June 23rd, but Wally's actually going to be, he's in charge of our open house group, so he needs to kind of speak
I've got
to that.
it.
When's that?
That's on July 12th, on a Saturday.
Okay,
And we've got a group of about 8 or 10 people who are working on that. If you remember, this is also the 30th anniversary of the Oasis. So we're trying to incorporate that along with the grand opening here, make it kind of together instead of trying to create two different celebrations. There'll be a lot of history. Again, we're asking if Mike will have available his filming here of all of this so that we can run it onto the television sets and run it throughout the time of the open house. Right now, we're talking about 1 to 4. I don't know if that time will change or not, but
okay.
that's the plans right now on the thing. And they're trying to go back and pick up some of the things that were done on the 25th anniversary of the Oasis. So that's what we have in mind right now.
sounds like it's going to be a great day. We'll have to watch the Herald and see what's coming up for it.
We will be sending out some invitations to special people like you all.
Well, that's kind. Thanks. I'll get you my address. No. But it's been a lot of fun. Is there anything else you think we really need to see?
Well, there's lots of things you really need to see, but I think we've covered the major points of it. We'd like to leave a little bug out there so that folks will come out and come to the open house or come out here for services just for a look-see. Because it's
There you go.
Really, I'm serious about this. I've been to lots of senior centers. I've been to lots of senior centers in Central Illinois. There really isn't going to be one quite like it.
No.
It really is something the community can be proud of.
Yes, the phoenix has risen from the ashes. It has,
I would
literally.
say so.
I do think that we ought to have a chance to see the fitness room so that folks are aware that,
Sure.
that there will be that kind of activity here, and that the mirrors are made to have you look smaller in, I think. But
I learned a long time ago, if you stand on the seams, it looks a lot better. Trust me. Let's go take a look.
It seems like exercise is one of the common things now, especially among older people even. And we wanted a place where the folks can do that. We've talked even with the possibility of having a track maybe on the outside. That's just another one of those possibilities.
Right.
Because as Dom's often said, we're building this not for just today, we're building it for tomorrow too. And so
what kind of equipment do you plan to place in here?
now that I can't tell you. I don't think they've.
We're looking at some treadmills and possibly a bike. It's by federal research. If you believe everything the federal government tells you, which you should, I'm advocating that. They're saying that the senior population should be more active, and actually the generation that's just becoming seniors is looking to maintain health through activities. There would be a couple of treadmills hopefully, and an exercise bike would be kind of it, and a bench over here so that you could sit down and take a breath.
When you get off the treadmill.
Once you finish, and then we also have a scale so you can actually weigh yourself as you're going along here to make sure that the health aspects are going well.
I know.
But the mirror doesn't lie.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
mirror doesn't lie.
Ugly ain't pretty, that's all there is to it.
That's exactly right.
So, hey guys, it's been great, thanks.
Hey, listeners,
And,
appreciate you coming by.
It's been very interesting to get to see it and share it, so
Good.
we appreciate it.
Yep.
We wish you long and many successes.
Well, thank you so much, Roy. We appreciate that. Don't forget July 12th. The open house is July 12th, so we invite all the public to come out and just take a glimpse, just take a look-see.
We want everybody to see what we've created here.
There you go.
You know, sometimes, you know, fires are tragic, but out of this, and I think some of you have even mentioned at the time it happened, something good can always come.
And it
This
does.
is what it is.
And those memories never go away, I'll tell you.
No.
You know. So, from us to you, thanks.
Thank you.